Hi, you guys. I am Coach Tracy. You might know me as Tracy Holtzman. I'm also a burlesque performer. I perform under the name Stasi Saint Sen, the Glam Reaper. If you know who I am, that's awesome. I'm so happy to have you on my channel here. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about my journey to stage. Okay, so just a little backstory for you. I'm 59 years old right now. I'm Gen X. I am the beginning of Gen X, so I'm going to be 60 by the time I step on stage, which is really mind blowing to me because I don't feel 60, but that's a whole nother video. Okay, so I'm Gen X. I am postmenopausal, and this will be my first real prep to stage being postmenopausal. So that's going to be a treat, and it's going to be interesting. I am not taking hormones. I don't like to talk about my diagnosis or things like that, but I'm just letting you know that I am competing in OCB and I am natural. So that's super important to know because throughout this journey, we're going to be talking a lot about competing as a Gen X or competing as someone over 35. And all of these things are going to come up. So my goal here is to kind of just, as I make these updates and talk to you a little bit about competing, is to give you more insight on how to manage competition for yourself and the ways that I'm doing and the things I find out as I go through this journey. So the competition that I'm doing next year is Road to Stage. That's what we're calling it, is actually in September of 2025. So we're about 48 weeks out. Now, I know you're like, that's so crazy that she does 48 weeks out. I always give myself a year for a show. I don't live in bikini shape all the time. I just don't choose to. I know a lot of people probably frown on that, but I live in Las Vegas and I enjoy Las Vegas. I enjoy my family. I enjoy eating with my family. So maybe you look at me and you say, oh, I don't know, she should be in bikini shape all the time. That's a misnomer. We're in bikini shape to stage literally for like 5 seconds while we're on stage, and then we're not. And I have had an amazing growing season. I've done a lot of lifting over the last years. I have a lot of muscle, but I'm actually trying to come in with a little bit of a different shape this time, so that's pretty great. And I'm excited for it. My whole my whole idea for taking this full year to do this and to actually be able to share the journey with you guys is to show you how everybody is different. Cookie cutter coaching isn't especially good coaching. It's not quality coaching because our bodies are so different. So as you walk through this journey with me, as I walk through this journey, I'm going to learn a lot about myself. I'm going to learn a lot about my hormones, my body, what I'm going to be able to do to things that probably were working for me before. Maybe they're going to still work or maybe they won't. We'll see. So that's what the project is. So that's the project. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to talk to you about is my last 2 weeks that I've had. So starting about a month ago, I got COVID, and you guys, I have asthma, so I'm just letting you know. If you look at me and you go, "Oh my God, she sounds funny, she looks funny, like she doesn't feel good," I haven't felt good for a very long time because COVID kicked my ass. Like my husband and I, Rob, he was sick with COVID, and we hid in the house for like 15 days. We stayed in our room, watched a lot of TV. I started feeling better. I've had several clear COVID tests, and I came off COVID and feeling okay, trying to get my groove back on. And then I got a double ear infection. So, not to just continually tell you about my diagnosis, but my eardrums are the size of a toddler. So, anytime I have a respiratory infection, it generally causes me to have ear infections. So, we're working on that, but that is going to say, what I'm going to say is I'm not going to focus on the difficulties that I've had with this prep so far. And it's not prep. It's really not. It's just the project. Difficulties that I've had with the project so far is more to just say that these things happen when you are on a project like this, or you're going to stage, or you're trying to lose body fat, or you're on a project that, any project, you will have ups and downs and forwards and backs. And I will not focus on those things. What I'm going to tell you is during the time that I wasn't able to work out, I did a lot of continuing education when I felt like it. I did a lot of reading. I did a lot of, listening to podcasts and things to help move the needle forward. I actually looked at Suits, which is something I love to do. I made a Pinterest board. I very, very much am a neuroscience person, so I use a lot of brain power in the way that I coach, and in the way I coach myself and my husband. So I don't want to focus on the fact that, oh no, I got sick and I can't, move the needle forward, because I did move the needle forward. It wasn't what I anticipated, but I certainly took victory laps for the things that I got done. So that being said, 2 weeks ago, I started feeling pretty good. I went to the gym. You can see my update from a couple weeks ago. I was at 155 pounds. I started getting the ear infection. My scale went up 1 pound. That's fluctuation. Don't even worry about it. I'm at 156. My stage weight generally is 141 to 144. So I'm okay with where I am. My goal right now is just to kind of get a little bit leaner and tighter, and then kind of start prep in the summer. So I'll probably be like 5 or 6 pounds over my stage weight in the summer. And that's basically where I'll start my prep. This is just how I'm going to do it this time. Everybody's different. So that being said, I wasn't mad because the scale was up, because I'm on antibiotics. I took a steroid. I mean, I'm just telling you that, holy moly, I'm so tired of feeling crappy. But I woke up this morning and I felt like going to the gym, and I did, and I felt great. So I'm a little congested, but that's okay. I don't feel bad, and I had an amazing workout at the gym. So this is good. We're back on track. We're going to be having a great week. And I also set myself up for success this week. We went to GNC and got some new protein and just some things we needed. And I'm on my creatine. Everything's rocking and rolling. So that's where we are this week. And I hope that you follow my journey on this. I'm going to try to update you and tell you how I'm feeling and tell you what I learned this week, and just kind of give you a ride along with me as I do this project. You're going to see lots of things, but we're starting now. So I will see you on the next video. If you have any questions, or you're interested in knowing more about competition and competition prep and what all it includes, and can I do it if I'm over 50 or if I'm over 40, 35, I'm your girl. I've been coaching for 45 years now, and I've had a bikini team or competition teams for about 12 years. So I want to be there and help you learn how to do this with amazing results and feeling so great about yourself. So that's where we're starting today, and I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you soon.